Hi everyone, this is Ms Walters and I'm going to teach Red Group's Tuesday numeracy lesson. So our focus is fractions, and I just want to start the lesson by doing a bit of a revision about what we were doing last week. So last week we were doing what 1/2 of a whole shape is. So if you remember, we did an activity where we had one whole pizza. So whole means all of the shape. And then we divided it into halves, which means we divided it into 2 equal parts. And on one half, we put tomatoes. On the other half, we put cheese. Okay, so if we are talking about the half with the cheese, we can write it as 1/2 in words. Or we can write that as a number. The 1 is called the numerator and the 2 is the denominator. Okay, so the numerator is 1, that means it's one of the pieces, and the 2, the denominator, tells us how many equal parts the shape's been divided into. So because it's been divided into halves, it's been divided into 2 equal parts. So this was talking about halving a whole shape. This week we're going to be focusing on 1/2 of a collection of objects. So our learning intention is we are learning to understand what 1/2 is, and your success criteria is I can identify what 1/2 of a collection of objects is. So for example, if we have 4 objects and we want to halve that collection of 4, I might just draw 2 squares, and then I need to divide those objects out one at a time into each square. So 1 for this square, 1 for this square. Then I keep going until all of the objects have been divided out. And I've divided them into 2 equal groups. So one group has 2 in it, the other group has 2, so they both need to be equal. So 1/2 of 4 is 2. So this is 1/2 of the 4, that equals 2, and this is 1/2 of the 4. That equals 2. Okay, so what you're going to be doing, your independent task, in your maths book, you will need to get yourself a pencil or a pen or something, and you're going to be sharing 8 M&Ms with a friend, 8 lollies with a friend. So what you do is you put your hand on your piece of paper and you trace around your hand. So one hand is going to be your hand, and one hand is going to be your friend's hand. Because you are sharing those 8 M&Ms between yourself and your friend. And we've talked about how when you're dividing objects into, or things into fraction parts, they have to be equal so that they're fair. So it's fair that you and your friend both get the same amount. So let's imagine this is my hand and this is Miss Legassic, and I'm sharing 6 M&Ms between, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change it to 6. Okay, so I'm going to divide 6 M&Ms equally in halves between Miss Legassic and myself. So 1 for Miss Legassic, 1 for me. 1 for Miss Legassic, 1 for me, 1 for Miss Legassic, 1 for me. So now Mr. Gassick has 3 M&Ms and I have 3 M&Ms. We both have half each. So I can write that 1/2 of 6 is 3, because this is 1/2 of 6 and this is 1/2 of 6. So if we have a look on the board, once you've done this in your maths book, then underneath that you're going to be writing this out. You're going to do the same activity, but instead of using 6 M&Ms, you're going to do 8. And then underneath you will write, I halved my 8 M&Ms with my friend, whoever your friend is. I got, and you need to work out how many M&Ms you got and how many your friend got. And then you need to fill in 1/2 of 8 is, and then write the answer in. So good luck with that. Have fun.